Hey everybody, Chris here. Hey, have you ever thought about making your own lure charging box? Something you can take out on the boat, throw all your glow baits in, your spin doctors, your spoons, your plugs, your flies, anything. Throw them in there, flip a switch, and miraculously they're all glowing 30 seconds later. Stick around, I'll show you how to make one the way that we did it this last year. Really easy and really cheap too. Okay, so how to make your own lure charging box or bin or container or whatever you want to call it. We're going to get right into that. But first, throw something out to you guys. A couple weeks back, or a little longer than that, I got a call from somebody, or actually an email, wanting to know if I'd ever be interested in building him flies, the flies that are on the Purple Taco website. And I thought about it for a bit, and I thought, why not? I don't have a problem doing that. So I'm throwing that out there to everybody. If you guys got flies, or if you go on the Purple Taco website and you see some flies that you want tied, but you just don't have the time or whatever, give me an email or shoot me an email. ChrisTangleTackle@gmail.com. I'd be willing to make up whatever flies you want there on that website. If you got some custom stuff you want made up, I can do that for you. You want meat rigs, you want peanut flies, anything like that, shoot me an email. We'll talk about however we want to go about doing it and however many you want. So anyway, ChrisTangleTackle@gmail.com. Anyway, on to the lure charging box. Okay, so lure charging box. What I did is started off, I found an old box that I had laying around my place. Stripped it down. The inside was pretty much bare anyway. But took everything out the inside. And I got a bunch of stuff lying inside here. Spin doctors and spoons and whatnot. Things we're going to test here in just a few minutes. But the first thing I did, like I said, I took out everything that was on the inside that could have been, an impediment or whatever. Got that stuff out of there. The next thing I did was I got some swim noodles. Just what are these, probably 2-inch swim noodles, something like that. I guess size doesn't really matter. And I split them in half, so I split them the long way, so they opened right up. And then I glued these down to the bottom of the box. And the reason I did that is because it gives some cushion too. Things don't slide around so much. If you put a bunch of spoons down there, on a bare surface, they're going to slide all over. And plus, I thought, if I wanted to take a spin doctor, and I can wedge that right down in there in between those swim noodles, it'll stay pretty well as also. So I can do it that way and angle it whatever way I want. And I also thought, I could take the hooks and the spoons, I can even put those right down into the material itself, and they stay pretty well that way. I think the less things are sliding all over, the better off you're going to be. So that was step one. Buy some cheap swim noodles. Dollar General is where I got these, I think for like $2. Next thing I found is I went on eBay and I searched black floodlights. There's a million black lights out there, but I looked for black floodlights. And I really want black light because over the years I've realized that the black lights really charge glow spoons, glow everything much better than any standard light, any any camera flash, anything like that. The black light is really the way to go. So what I found was, I think it was a place called Deadhead Props on eBay. I found these floodlights, and they take 3 AA batteries, and they actually came with a little, I don't know if you want to call it a magnifier or something, but honestly, as soon as I got them, all 3 of those magnifiers fell off, and I don't think it makes a darn bit of difference anyway, because they work just fine without them. My only gripe on these is on the center one. One of the wires has already come loose, so I'm going to have to resolder that back on. You can see, you can probably see that thing glowing when I touch it there. But yep, I'm going to have to resolder that thing back on. Yeah, it's going to be easy fix, but a little disappointed that these are pretty much brand new when that happened. But I think I got these for, I know I got all three for I think less than 20 bucks. So pretty cheap. And they're just an on-off switch right there on the light. And so what I went ahead and did is I put Velcro on the back. And I put Velcro in 3 different spots on the lid of my toolbox. Now I'm not saying you have to do it on the lid. You could do it on the sides, you know, so you can stick these on the sides. In fact, I do have some Velcro that I did put on the sides in case I ever did, you know, want to put a spoon doctor or something in there in a certain way, and I can maneuver that around to the sides. But this just gives me all the flexibility in the world, however I want to use these things. And the other big reason I put Velcro on is because, so say it's early morning on a tournament and you got all your stuff already on your lines. You don't want to waste the time of having to grab everything out of the box, put it on the line, and get it out that way. You got everything set up, ready to go. So you get to your spot, you pull up. Beforehand, you reach in here, you pull off your 3 black lights, you take one for yourself, hand a couple to your buddies, and you can just walk right up to your lures and charge those things right up. Go on to the next one. These black floodlights, they take no time at all. No time at all to charge up a lure. So that's what you can do. You can walk around the boat, charge up all your lures. When you're done, turn them off, stick them back in the box so you don't lose them. I think the big advantage of having the box is when you're out evening fishing and it's starting to get to the dark time, and you know you're going to want to switch over to those glow baits. Take your glow baits, put them in the box, turn your lights on, close the lid, and then 30 seconds later or a minute later or whatever, you got supercharged glow baits. But I think that's really where, you know, or if you're just out recreational fishing in the morning and you want to keep them all in the box before you put them on line, that's fine. Whatever way you want to do it. It's just that you guys know tournament fishing, it's all about get them out there and get them going. Time lost is fish lost. So that's why I made it this way. There's a lot of options by using the Velcro. Plus, if I did Velcro them on, I would never be able to get the battery open on the back and change out the batteries. So let's talk about battery life. We use this thing quite a bit over the year. I know we've got the same batteries in there that we started with, and I don't see anything changing so far. It looks like it looks like they have a really long battery life, which is great. Maybe change them out at the beginning of the year. Maybe they'll last all year long. So anyway, that's pretty much the whole construction of the box. I know some guys hardwired into the boat. You know, they'll run it off a fuse in the boat. But then you're stationary, you know, maybe you want to move that thing later. I thought, why not have something that's mobile, portable, something I can carry on and off the boat if I want to set it up the night before or whatever. This works really well, and the space is large enough for me to really put a lot of stuff in there. So 3 of the blacklight floods, just a box, and some swim noodles. I'm telling you guys, I'm into this thing for less than 30 bucks. It's got to be less than 30 bucks. The box I had, the swim noodles and the stuff I bought, but it's got to be less than 30 bucks. That's it. So let's try it out. Let's see what this thing can do. I'll put some spoons in here. I just grabbed some glow spoons out of our box. Like I got the green-eyed ghost from Dreamweaver. We got a Hulk, or Green Jeans rather, Dreamweaver. Got a Super Dew here from Dreamweaver. I got a Wonder Bread Mag. Got a Moonshine. I think that's a Dancing Anchovy. Got my all-time favorite spoon. The light is just flashing out down there. The green frog, or the wart frog we call it, with the white back. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you know how much we love that spoon. The blue jeans, and another super, and another moonshine, and another Dreamweaver. And then I got, this is a Pickle Sunshine Fly from Dreamweaver. I'll throw that in there also. I get a Chrome Frog, 8-inch. I'll throw that in there. Over on the side. And then this stuff I got from purpletacoflysupply.com last year. I didn't get a chance to try this yet, but it's Mike's Extra Strength Glow Lunker Lotion, and it's got a scent to it, and it's supposed to glow also. So you put this on your lure. Just wash this out, sorry. You put it on your lure, and it glows, and plus it gives you the added scent to it. So let's see how much that's going to glow. We'll throw that in there as well. We'll close her up. The center one, like I said, is not working, so I'm just going to go on 2 of the black lights. And I'm going to close this down. And I'm going to give it, I know I can just give it 30 seconds, and it's going to be pretty good, but I'm going to give it 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, so we're just coming up on 2 minutes. So I opened this up already. I just peeked in there. Looks like everything's cooking well. We actually nicknamed this thing on our boat the Easy Bake Oven, just because it reminded me of the thing back when we were kids. But anyway, it's cooking. I'm going to turn off the light, and we'll see how things look. So stay right there. We'll see how this thing picks up in the dark. So first off, just open this thing up. And I'm just going to grab things out one at a time. Looks like I'm going to get decent enough video in here. First one I'll take out is the moonshine. That's the back side and the front side. That thing is glowing. I can actually see my hand by the glow off that thing. So there's a moonshine. There's a super bread from Dreamweaver, completely glowing. Blue Hulk from Dreamweaver. Nice. Another moonshine. And let's see here. Here's that Pickled Sunshine Fly from Dreamweaver. Mag Wonder Bread Dreamweaver. You can really see all the colors in that thing too. Spotted Bloody Nose Dreamweaver. Here's another Super Bread Dreamweaver. There's my Wart Froggy or Glow Frog. Love that spoon. Green Jeans, Dreamweaver. Green-Eyed Ghost. That's a really good morning spoon. Spin Doctor. All there. And here is that Glow Lunker Lotion. Let's see if I can get this back open. Here is the Glow Lunker. Look at that. I wasn't really expecting that. That's huh. Did you look at that? I mean, it's bright too. You can see my hand all around it. You can. That's something. I may have to. Purple Taco Fly Supply is selling this stuff, and wonder what it smells like. It smells like smells like fish. So that's pretty impressive. But I'm gonna put this back in the box. I don't know. I'm laughing. I guess maybe I didn't expect that quite so much. So that's pretty darn good. 2 minutes in the box. I mean, I'm telling you, we use this thing and we throw them in there for maybe 30 seconds, and these things are glowing like crazy. So really cheap, really easy to make. I'm just going to show you real quick how you can individually charge these things. So I'm going to hit the light again real fast. They're going to be charged up a little bit already because they're sitting underneath the light. But I'll show you what these floodlights, these black lights, can do in an instant to these glow baits. So you get the light. Yeah, you can see them glowing still. let me get this thing turned on without blinding myself, which I've done. Yeah, point, try to take. Don't look at the light when you turn them on, because these little black lights, I tell you what, they really pack a little punch. So here's all I'm doing. I'm grabbing this Super Bread, the Mag Wonder Bread. Just go over it a couple times, and that thing, you can see how much more that thing's even glowing now. Here's Super Bread and Super Slim Dreamweaver. Go over it a couple times, so you can imagine just doing that on the boat if it's already on the rod. You can see how much more that thing's glowing already too. Moonshine. So it's glowing pretty well already. Run that over it a couple times, 4 or 5 passes. Look at that. It just really starts taking off. Blue Hulk. Same thing. Jumps right off. Green Hulk, you can see it's starting to go down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's jumped right back to where it should be. And then the Spin Doctor is toned down a little bit. That's the White Crush. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Right back at it. I'm going to grab the light. I can find my way here. So that's it. Hey, have fun. Make up however you want to. It's just the way we did it. It works well. If you got any questions, always email me, christangletaggle@gmail.com. And if you do want some custom flies done, anything on the Purple Taco website, or if you got some flies that work really good for you, and you want to send them to me, I can figure out colors, patterns, everything, and redo them and get them back to you pretty quick. So, thanks for watching. Have fun with this. Good luck.